Hey guys, so today I wanted to make a very different video than the normal. I wanted to make a video and just let you guys get to know me better. A lot of you guys been following me for years and seem like you feel like you know me and everything through my videos and things I've said and done and everything. But I thought I'd just make kind of a different video just to kind of share some random things about me so you can get to know me better. This probably isn't a video for everybody, but I appreciate those of you that will find this interesting, I guess, and learn more about JonBoy. I made a video a few months ago, weird things about me. Check that out. It's kind of humorous and everything to be funny and everything, but basically has to do with how I am and everything. Some of the things I like to do and everything. But I just want to share some things with you, so I'm gonna get started. So believe it or not, I have friends, but I don't really hang out with anybody. A lot of you guys might think, man, JonBoy's got a lot of friends. He probably does this and that all the time. Honestly, I love my family. Me and my wife, we'll do stuff together or with the kids, but I very rarely go out to eat or hang out with anybody. Honestly, I'm, kind of a homebody. I do like getting out and going to stores and doing different things, but I don't really just hang out with a lot of people. I'm kind of keep to myself, believe it or not. But I am looking forward to being at the show of shows very soon. A few more days, one more week, be there. Um, Believe it or not, I've never been on an airplane, I've never been on a train, and I've never been on a motorcycle. A lot of you guys, by the end of this video, you're going to be like, JonBoy needs to get out and live a little bit and experience some things, but I've never done those things. I am OCD. I like stuff to be structured and in order and neat and organized, and a lot of it has to do with what I've learned through my job. I've been at my job next month will be 18 years, and I'm all about merchandising and organizing and details and everything being straight and neat, nice, on the line, on point. So I'm very OCD. I want stuff a certain way and everything. Um, and Another thing, when I was a kid, believe it or not, my dream in life, what I wanted to do for a living, was I wanted to be a professional baseball player. I wanted to play for the Atlanta Braves. I wanted to be like the next Chipper Jones. That was my guy. I love Chipper Jones. Probably got every card he's ever put out, or most of them. I love Chipper Jones, but I wanted to be an Atlanta Braves baseball player. That wasn't realistic. I did play baseball for 10 years when I was, a kid, recreational. But also after that, then I wanted to be a rock star. A lot of you guys might not know it, but I can play the guitar. Honestly, the last 4 or 5 years, I haven't really played much at all. But I used to be in a band and everything, a couple bands, and I used to play at church and everything, the youth group and stuff like that. But I like making music and everything. Another thing, kind of along the lines of that, is I love to write. Not necessarily songs, but I write poetry. Some might think that's kind of silly or not manly or whatever, but honestly, I got into writing because most of my life I've battled depression, just being honest with you. It started when I was a teenager, 20s, and now I'm about to be 38. So, sometimes I go through different phases in life, or seasons, I guess, and I just kind of down in the dumps and everything. I've been through a lot in my life. But I credit God because He's brought me through some very difficult times, trials and tribulations. He's brought me through some very, very bad hardships and just stuff that's happened to me in life. But He gets all the praise and glory and honor for that, because He's really brought me through, and I'm so thankful for Him. But depression is a very serious thing. It is real. Some people probably deal with it, some don't. But I always pray against destructive thoughts and harmful thoughts and just craziness, because a lot of it is the enemy. A lot of it's Satan just messing with people and trying to hurt us and destroy us and everything. That's why I try to be prayed up and in the Word of God and put on the whole armor of God to fight back. But so that's what kind of got me into writing. I'm a lot of the stuff I write is very spiritual. I know some people aren't spiritual, and I'm not trying to push anything on you, but I'm just telling you about me. I'm very spiritual. I read the Bible and I pray every day and everything. And a lot of what I write is very spiritual stuff, and I share it with people sometimes. And God uses me to help other people, to give them words of encouragement or a scripture, or just in some way God uses me to help that person, and he gets all the credit for it. I'm just thankful to be used. I love people, and I love to help people. I've got a servant's heart for sure. But so some other random things, I'm going to kind of bounce back and forth. So when I tie my shoes, I tie with 2 bunny ears. No lie, always done that my whole life. About to be 38 years old, I do 2 bunny ears. That's how I learned it when I was probably 4 or 5 years old, and it's just stuck with me. I actually went to school all 12 years. I went 1 in the first grade and 11 in the second, but it still counts as 12 years of school. Obviously, I'm joking. Never went to college. I never wanted to go to college. I never took the ACT. Honestly, I hated school. I didn't really apply myself. Now that I'm older, I wish I had, but I couldn't wait to get out of school. My favorite times during the school day would be, I liked study hall because I could sleep. I liked, PE, gym class and all that. That was cool. I loved lunch, recess, and the bell to ring to go home. Those are pretty much my favorite times during the day at school. But again, thinking back, I wish I'd applied myself more, and I know I could have done better, but never went to college, though. Honestly, I was never in the military. A lot of people know that, again, from watching my videos. Never in the military. I actually had a hernia from the time I was 15 until I was 18 years old. I had just graduated high school, and I had hernia surgery. So, I did have some health stuff going on. Honestly, I've got a hernia in my stomach right now, the top of my stomach. I've had it there since 2015. So, 9 years I've had a hernia. And so, just some health stuff and just undecided as far as what I wanted to do with my life and everything. So, I did not join the military. I wish I could have served. I'm thankful for those that have and that are right now. But it just wasn't really in the cards for me. But you guys know I love military history and love collecting. So, my parents divorced when I was 5 years old. Their divorce was final a month before I turned 6. My mom remarried my stepdad. He passed away in March of 2021. And he had some health problems, when they first got married. And just over the years throughout their marriage, his health got worse. He had cancer. He had heart problems, just different situations and stuff. He became wheelchair bound. And eventually my stepdad became quadriplegic. And so I basically became kind of the man of the house at an early age because my stepdad, he was very smart, but he couldn't do a lot of the physical. So, I was doing yard work, 8, 9 years old, cutting grass and stuff. I was fixing stuff around the house, climbing on the roof, fixing shingles, doing different stuff that he physically could not. And at the same time, my dad, I would see him every other weekend and during the summer, and he taught me a lot of stuff, as well. How to ride a bike, how to change oil in a vehicle, how to play baseball, how to, live for God and everything. But, just growing up, I think it impacted me a lot to where I am who I am nowadays. I have different skills and different understanding and ways of doing things than maybe a lot of other people that are brought up nowadays. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth or anything like that, but I did have challenges that I experienced and everything as a child and everything, so it kind of affected me and made me who I am today. And so I learned a lot of lessons for sure. I've never been hunting before. Never. As much as I love guns, shooting guns, which has been forever since I've done that, I've never in my life been hunting. Never deer hunting, turkey, duck, never. Not that I haven't wanted to, I just haven't really had the opportunity. I didn't grow up, my family, we play baseball and stuff. We're not really outdoorsmen, not hunters. We fish some a little bit, not so much anymore, but never been hunting. Would have loved to. Maybe still one day I can, but I've never been hunting. I've never been out of the country. Never left the United States because I've never been on an airplane, never been on a cruise ship. I know it's kind of weird. You guys are probably thinking I'm a weirdo now, but just kind of scanning over my notes. One thing I love is I love to smell stuff. I can't help it, especially food. I love to smell my food before I eat it because I feel like part of the ways of enjoying what you eat is the appearance of it, how it looks, the smell, the taste, all that plays a part into actually enjoying your food. And so a lot of times I'll get a nice cheeseburger and kind of sniff it, or I'll put something up to my nose. My wife laughs at me and picks at me. One of my daughters does the same thing sometimes too. But I just like to smell stuff, smell food and everything. Make sure it smells good before I eat it. Because honestly, I got kind of a philosophy: if something looks weird, smells weird, or has a weird name, more than likely this guy's not gonna eat it. I don't know. I just, again, what it looks like, what it smells like, what it tastes like. That's what she said. Just kidding. Maybe I'm not. Another thing about me is I like to bite my fingernails. I've done it, again, about to be 38, done it probably for 30-something years. I like to bite my fingernails. Sometimes I'll bite other people's fingernails. Just kind of get different flavor and everything. I'm totally just kidding. I know fingernails are nasty and stuff. I did used to bite my toenails when I was a kid, but that was a long time ago, at least maybe a year or two ago, last time I did that. I'm so just kidding. I'm very picky about clothes and everything. My wife says I'm worse than a woman when it comes to a hat or a shirt or tennis shoes or whatever. She'll pick something out for me, and there'll be one little thing that I won't like about it. Or I don't know. I'm just very, very, very picky about clothing and everything. Most of you guys see his videos, man. He's got the same American flag hat on. He's always wearing an American flag shirt, patriotic shirt. It just has to have a certain look. This is my style, and I'm very patriotic and everything, and just whatever I'm wearing just has to appeal to me, and I don't know. I can't help it. But again, just kind of scanning over some notes. Don't want to make this, too very long. But I don't think I mentioned this, but I've never been to a professional sports game either. Never been to an MLB game, basketball, football, hockey. I have been to AAA baseball, to probably maybe 10 of those games, but I've never been to professional sports. Not that I haven't wanted to, but just never have, and now tickets are like $1 million for a seat in the nosebleed section. So I think Super Bowl tickets are like $7,000 or $8,000, and there is no way in a million years that I would ever do that. Honestly, I'm pretty cheap. I really am. A lot of you guys see me buy new editions and random stuff. Man, he got that super cheap. Y'all wouldn't believe the stuff that I pass up because I just don't want to pay up for it. Not that I'm trying to take advantage of the seller. I'm talking about like when I'm in an antique store or a flea market or something. I'll see something like, man, a lot of you guys are like, man, I'd buy that in a heartbeat. And I'm like, man, I can't. But there's times though, like I've even told you guys, if you see something you want, it's just a little bit more than you want to pay, another $5 or $10, just get it. Because my wife will tell you, I'll probably even do it after the show of shows on the way home for 6 hours. Like, man, I should have bought this or should have bought that. I should have paid an extra $7 or $11.25 or whatever, because she knows I'll be talking about it and kicking myself for a week afterwards, laying in bed at night. Man, I should have got that, And she's like, just get it. We're out in public. We'll be at the show, and I'll be on the fence about buying something. She's like, just get it. Just buy it. I don't want to hear it. Just buy it. Get it. Or I'll hear about it for a month afterwards. But other than that, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and kind of wrap this video up. Again, this is just something kind of random that I wanted to share with you guys, just to let you know a little bit more about me. But let me know what you think about this. Again, I know this video is not for everybody, but I just kind of want to do something different. I say it all the time, I've got notebook full of ideas and stuff and everything. Just got to make time to do it. But I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think about this. If you think I'm a weirdo or hopefully not a creep or anything like that, come up to me if you see me at the show of shows. I want to meet up with you guys and everything. It's always fun. I say it all the time. That's one of the fun things about collecting, is not only adding items to our collections, but meeting people, making connections, building relationships. That's very fun. But anyways, guys, thank you for your support. I love all of you. God bless you. Keep me in your prayers, my family, at all times. We're doing good, but there's power in prayer. And so I cover my family with it every day. But I'll be getting back to you soon. Thank you.